You're an Egyptian lord. You're Illuminati.
I'm Illuminati?
Just, I will sue you and criminally prosecute to the fullest extent.
Okay, I welcome that.
They stole $666.8 million from me.
Do you understand that charge?
$1 trillion with sovereign law. Donald Trump and Elon Musk are involved.
Oh, right then.
I'm very intelligent. I have a GED. I got a GED in 2013 in 3 months.
All right.
Okay. All right. Been a pleasure.
This next defendant might just be one of the most unbelievable people we've ever featured on this channel. While his behavior is definitely out there, what really stands out is his bold claim that he's one of the wealthiest people on the planet, with a self-declared net worth of over $660 million. And yes, that's what he said. Not anyone else. That you'll want to stay tuned for this one, because every moment of this hearing is something you have to see to believe. The things that come out of this man's mouth barely sound real, and each new statement just gets more unbelievable. By the end, the courtroom takes a turn you won't see coming. It's truly worth watching all the way through. Judge Simpson deserves some serious credit here, too. You can tell he's doing everything he can to stay composed and professional, while trying to make sense of what's happening in front of him. The way he handles this situation shows patience most people probably couldn't manage in the same position. Also, let me know what you think. Do you enjoy these back-to-back case breakdowns, or would you rather see just one detailed story per video? Either way, you're not going to want to miss this one. Let's jump right in and see how this hearing unfolds.
My name is Joshua William Wara. I'm representing myself in this case.
So you don't want to be represented by an attorney?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, I would say there come some perils with you representing yourself. You understand that, sir?
No. I know
You
the
don't
mission
understand?
I'm a jailhouse lawyer. I know what I'm doing. You are working.
I'm sorry?
You are being paid by Adolf Mack to fry me. This is conspiracy for murder. Your wife, Delphia Simpson, came up here pretending to be Ann Arbor Comprehensive Care Center yesterday. You are originally the Tux family. You are an Egyptian lord. You're Illuminati. If you do not help me,
I'm Illuminati?
I will sue you and criminally prosecute to the fullest extent.
Okay, I welcome that. You're invited
Thank
to do
you,
so.
Senator Simpson.
What do you want to do with your case today?
Ellen Wara, Adolf Mack, Jeffrey Peak, Cynthia Miller, Frank Stanton tried to set me up, along with Derek Miller and Ryan Miller.
Okay, but I've got to do something. I've got to do something. I've got to do something with your case.
Huh?
I've got to do something with your case. What do you want me to do?
I would like to sue. And what am I in court for today? And I would like to prosecute to the fullest extent.
Okay, so
And I can sue for 10 times the amount of what was stolen from me. They stole $666.8 million from me. They then turned it into $5.5 trillion and then put a hit out on me. I legally can sue for 10 times that amount, which would be $550 trillion. And I can criminally prosecute to the
I'm with you.
Which is
I'm
my
with you.
right.
I did the math too. Listen, here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I have to advise you, because if you are going to represent yourself, what you're here on, okay?
I'm doing it over Zoom.
So you're here on a complaint that alleges that on October 15, 2025 on South Main Street in the city of Ann Arbor, Washington County, that you failed to stop at the scene of an accident regarding resulting in serious impairment or death. Do you understand that charge?
$1 trillion?
Yeah, sure. And that's a felony, punishable by up to 5 years incarceration, a $5,000 fine plus court costs.
Which is actually 10 times the amount, because I can sue because it's conspiracy to murder, and sovereign law would make it 100 times the amount, but since it is conspiracy to murder, sovereign law
I'm with
does
you.
not
I got you. I just have to let you know what you're charged with.
I can sue for 1,000 times the
count 2
amount.
on the complaint that alleges that on that same date and at that same time that you did commit a moving violation causing serious impairment of a bodily function. That's a misdemeanor punishable by up to 93 days, $500 fine plus court costs. You understand that?
Yes.
Okay. So there are serious perils representing yourself as opposed to having counsel. I would just have to advise you, you'd be treated the same. You are charged with making sure that you have an understanding and that you abide by the Michigan rules of, that you abide by the rules of evidence and the rules of procedure. You understand that?
Yes, Senator Simpson.
All right. And the other thing that I have to advise you of is that at any point during these proceedings, you wish to have counsel.
No, I do not want any counsel, and I want a bench trial, not a jury trial. Because a bench trial is backed on objective evidence.
If at any point you do want counsel, you just have to let the court know, and the court will make sure that you have counsel.
No,
you
I do not
understand
want
that?
counsel.
Okay. So, what do you want me to do with your case today?
I would like to do a bench trial because a bench trial is on subjective evidence and a jury trial can
that's not
be
going to happen.
bribed. And they're trying to
bribe
the jury.
You can go to circuit court and have a bench trial.
With sovereign law and its conspiracy to murder, and Donald Trump and Elon Musk are involved, and I can sue for 1,000 times the amount. And sovereignty does not exist because the amount of money that
I don't know. I've not been very good at it, but
and Donald Trump and Elon Musk and Adolf Mack and Doug Minkoff and Jeffrey Peake and Ellen Wara all have estates that and residencies in states that do apply the death penalty. I would like to get
okay, I'm with you. I got you. Let me hear from somebody else real quick.
At first, I honestly thought this man might just be pretending to act strange to get some kind of reaction. But after listening for a few minutes, it's hard to tell whether he's putting on an act or if he truly believes what he's saying. He starts mentioning big public figures like Elon Musk and Donald Trump, claiming they are somehow connected to his case. Then, out of nowhere, he insists that people owe him $550 trillion because he's being spied on. At that point, you can't help but wonder what's really going on in his head. Judge Simpson, to his credit, is doing everything he can to stay composed. You can see he's trying not to laugh while still keeping the courtroom calm and respectful. It's clear that this isn't your average hearing. It feels more like watching someone who's completely detached from reality trying to make sense of a world that only makes sense to them. The way this man speaks, you can tell he truly believes every word he's saying. It's that mix of confidence and confusion that makes the entire moment so hard to process. You've probably seen people in court try to sound clever or outsmart the system before, but this situation takes things to a whole new level. Honestly, it's tough not to chuckle when someone is this confident about something that's clearly unbelievable. Still, it's also a little sad to watch because you can't tell if he's joking, struggling, or just completely lost in his own story. What do you think? Was he just putting on an act, or does he really believe every bit of what he's saying?
But here's what I'm going to do. Sir, I'm gonna adjourn your case.
I do not want a jury trial. You cannot adjourn this. This is a high-profile case. Where I can't.
Okay, but you
there
haven't
are too many people involved. You have a Neuralink in your brain, and you are being manipulated and bribed and conspired against for murder by the Nazis. You will work with me.
Alrighty then. So you don't want an adjournment?
No, I do not want an adjournment. I want a bench trial.
Okay, so listen.
Factual evidence, the jury trial.
I hear you. So the only thing that can happen is I can set this for a preliminary examination, but you haven't seen all the evidence.
I don't need all the evidence. I know all the evidence. Let me get a discovery packet though, so I can represent myself though, please. With all evidence, I would like to see.
You want to represent yourself
and all evidence.
All right. Listen. Okay.
I would like to subpoena Bill
preliminary examination.
I would like to subpoena Bill Wara. I would like to subpoena Scott Casey, the Michigan militia, all of their phones, Doug Minkoff, Jeffrey Peake, Adolf Mack, Donald Trump,
we're not bringing out
Elon Musk.
Yeah, okay. If you want to subpoena them, then you can. But I'm not bringing all those folks. My problem is he's asked for his exam. So I will have to set it. I wonder who'd like to hear this.
Your Honor, would we still be on the case?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Your Honor, would we still be on the case?
Okay. Hang on, I'll get to that in a minute.
Thank you, Connor.
So I'm going to indicate he doesn't want his discovery. Says he doesn't need it. Would they? Man, I'm not gonna have the complaint that's right to bring a friend. So yes, I'm gonna do it.
No,
Yeah, and you're gonna be mad. It's okay.
you don't care about my feelings.
I don't care about your feelings because you don't care about mine. But we shouldn't air this in public. Sir, I'm going to give you your preliminary examination. So your preliminary examination will be set in person.
Your Honor, I'm so used to just
And,
saying, yes, sir.
No, but I realize it's close.
With Carol Conkey in East Hope, et cetera, et cetera.
Excuse me?
Carol Conkey is involved. She was at 22nd Judicial Circuit Court with Feiger and Ellen Warren and Jeffrey Peake. Elon Musk is with Trump at the Michigan Supreme Court in Lansing. I do not want to adjourn. I want a bench trial.
I am not adjourning. I'm giving you the quickest preliminary examination I possibly can.
Yes, sir.
But I have to hear from all sides regarding that. I would set it for the 28th. Counsel, most of these witnesses are police witnesses, so we could at least begin.
Okay, thank you. What's today?
That's a yes or no.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Today, Simpson?
Pardon?
What is today, Cedric Simpson?
Today is the 23rd.
Okay, Miss Lee, I'm sorry that I'm executing your husband.
You're executing what?
Miss Lee's husband, who is Adolph Mack. I'm giving him the electric chair. And I'm suing him for everything he owns. He's JP Chase Morgan. He owns Chase Bank. I want Chase Bank.
Okay. All right.
I'm suing for Chase Bank and giving JP Morgan Chase, who is Adolph Mack, the electric chair.
Okay,
if
thank
Elon
you.
Musk works with me. I am sorry, Cedric Simpson, that the and Adolph Mack, JP Morgan.
I'm going to set your preliminary examination for October 28th, 9 a.m. That will be before me.
All right. Now we're heading into his in-person hearing, and I have to admit, this guy somehow manages to get even more unbelievable. He starts talking about something called sovereign law, and if you've ever heard that term, you already know the conversation is about to spiral. Every time someone brings this up in court, it usually ends up being complete nonsense. He's tossing around words that sound like legal terms, but none of it actually makes any sense. And you have to give credit to Judge Simpson. He's doing his absolute best to stay composed while this man keeps going in circles, making statements that leave everyone in the courtroom scratching their heads. Honestly, I still can't tell if he actually believes what he's saying or if he's just doing it for attention. Either way, it's a lot to watch, and it's kind of painful because you can see the judge trying to maintain order while handling such a confusing situation. Before we jump back into the hearing, go ahead and drop a like if Judge Simpson's reactions in this video have made you laugh even a little. Personally, I've been cracking up the entire time. His patience and composure are honestly impressive given what he's dealing with here.
Based on my conversations with Mr. Warren.
Forensic evaluation for what? What's going on here?
Based on my conversations with Mr. Warren, I believe that it is necessary.
Hey, I'm representing myself. What are my charges? What am I in here for? I'm representing myself. I don't need a barcode to represent myself. What am I in here for? What charges am I on here for? I don't need a forensic exam. I'm not mentally disabled. I have ADHD and PTSD. I'm perfectly fine. I'm not on Social Security.
Sir, you are before the court on a felony complaint that alleges that on or about, as I read to you before, October 15, 2025, location of South Main Street and East William Street in the city of Ann Arbor, Washington County, state of Michigan, that you did fail to stop at the scene of an accident resulting in serious impairment or death. Individual.
The guy was
That is a
perfectly
felony.
fine.
That is a felony, punishable by up to 5 years incarceration and a $5,000 fine plus court costs. You do understand that, sir?
I understand that. Thank you,
All right,
Mr.
count
Simpson.
2 on that complaint alleges that on that same date and at that same location that you did commit a moving violation causing serious impairment of a bodily function. That's a misdemeanor punishable by up to 93 days, $500 fine plus court costs. You understand that?
Yeah, I understand that.
All right. So that is what you are here for.
Mr. Simpson, I'd like to subpoena the camera footage from the mobile gas station there on North Main Street that I was at, or on South Main Street where I was at, over on South Main Street in Maynard. My car was parked there the whole time. I accidentally hit the guy. They hacked the light using an AI.
Sir, Mr. Warren, I'm going to suggest to you this. That refrain from saying anything, because anything you say can be used.
Oh, I know. They used an AI ethical hacking app, the Tomboys and the Kook, and they had broken my glasses when I wasn't. They took my car for a joyride and broke my glasses while I was at St. Joe's Hospital.
The client did?
Huh? Yeah, the Kook. You can subpoena video records, and I subpoena the security guards from St. Joe's Hospital, Trinity Hospital.
That's one of the reasons, sir. That's one of the reasons why you have an attorney. Did you let them know that?
No, I don't have an attorney. I told them I don't want anybody to represent. I said I'm representing myself. Yes.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes, I would like to do that. Sure. And I would like to subpoena the camera footage from mobile gas station.
Now knowing what the charges are, sir, that if you elect to represent yourself, you'll be held to the same standards as an attorney would regarding the rules of evidence and procedure in the courtroom.
Yes, Your Honor, I understand
and
that.
And not be shown any favoritism.
Yes, and I would like to subpoena my discovery packet, please.
If at some point in time you wish then to be represented by counsel, you need to make that request to the court.
Okay. I've tried calling the public defender's office, and I've tried to tell them I want to represent myself. And I've tried to subpoena my discovery packet, and they won't bring it to me. I need to subpoena my discovery packet for all cases available, please. And I would like, and I would like to also subpoena everybody's address in the MDOC that's involved in the Neuralink case through Secretary of State, phone numbers, text messages, and visual voicemail records. And I would like to subpoena the phone recordings, Securus GTL recordings from when I was in the MDOC at ARF level 4. And WCC pictures and.
Sir, I listened to you both through the last hearing and this hearing. So what I'm going to do at this point is I'm not going to relieve the public defenders, but I am concerned, while you have indicated to me that you don't need a forensic evaluation, the court, in listening to you, does believe that you would need a forensic evaluation.
No, I'm perfectly fine, Mr. Simpson.
Sir, for your own
I'm not on
protection
Social Security.
and preservation of your rights.
I'm not on Social Security. I'm over the age of 25. I'm not mentally disabled. I do not need a forensic.
And sir, here's the thing.
I do not
go
to the forensic center.
I have to, in terms of these proceedings, make sure that you are competent and
I'm very competent, Cedric Simpson. You can tell. I'm very intelligent. I have a GED. I got a GED in 2013 in 3 months.
Okay. All right.
I got a GED from Washington Community College Adult Transitions Program in less than 90 days in 2013. You can subpoena that record. If someone can get a GED in less than 5 months, I'm pretty sure they're competent.
Whoever gave this man his GED might have done it out of pity, because there's no way he actually earned it through effort. He's sitting there acting proud, like he just graduated from law school, and even addresses Judge Simpson as Mr. Cedric Simpson, like they're old friends. The sheer confidence he has while being completely wrong about everything is honestly kind of impressive in a strange way. The man doesn't even fully understand the charges against him, yet he talks as if he's running a lecture or giving a lesson. It's almost unbelievable how seriously he takes himself. And watching him argue makes it feel like he's fighting a battle he started with himself, while Judge Simpson calmly tries to guide him back on track. The patience the judge shows here is remarkable, especially considering how often this defendant interrupts and talks over him. One of my biggest frustrations when watching these kinds of court videos is when defendants ignore the judge's guidance. The judge is literally trying to help, and some of these people just keep cutting him off. It makes no sense and only makes the hearing harder to follow. I've seen clueless defendants before, but this is on a completely different level. Let me know in the comments. Has your opinion changed? Do you think this guy is just acting? Or is he genuinely as lost as he seems?
In 2013, in 3 months, you know I'm competent. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Judge.
I am going to order a forensic evaluation. I will set a competency hearing just to make sure. I'm going to set that for January 29, 2025.
January 29?
a.m. I will sign an order to
Can you give me a PR bond, please, Judge?
I'm sorry?
Can I please, I would like to request a PR bond.
This time you can file a motion, or somebody can file a motion before the court, and I'll consider a written motion, but at this time I'm not going to change the bond in this case.
What is the bond?
Currently, your bond is set at $25,000 cash, sure.
Do you have any bail bondsman numbers for me that I could get a hold of, please?
Sorry, don't
I'd like to subpoena a bail bondsman phone
check
number.
with the individuals at the jail. I'm sure they'll be more than happy to assist you in that regard. All right? So that you understand, I'm leaving the public defender on the case at this point.
No, I don't want a
Get
public
the
defender.
evaluation. I hear you, but I'm telling you what I'm doing. We will get the evaluation. I'd suggest that you be cooperative in that. You may be right, it'll come back competent, and then we can get this proceeding moving even quicker.
Not gonna come back, huh? I was gonna try to.
Your Honor, before we go off the record,
Y'all corrupt as hell. Y'all fucked up people. Y'all people fucked up. Y'all
Okay, keep moving. All right, been a pleasure.
I'm Benjamin Franklin's son.
Me too.
This case honestly drained a few brain cells just watching it. No joke. I've seen people act strange in court before, but this one might take the top spot. The wildest part, he actually seems to believe at least half of what he's saying. That's exactly what makes this hearing so entertaining, even if it's frustrating at times that I have to give credit to Judge Simpson. He handled this perfectly. He didn't let the man derail the courtroom, and he stayed patient the entire time. Honestly, most judges might have shut this down within minutes or raised their voice. But Judge Simpson stayed calm and professional, which is seriously impressive given the amount of nonsense he had to listen to. As Judge Simpson mentioned, the follow-up hearing for this case will be in January 2026, so make sure to like and subscribe if you want me to cover what happens next. I already have a feeling it's going to be just as unbelievable as this one. To wrap things up, I genuinely think this man is just, well, honestly, crazy. But I'd love to hear what you think. Do you agree? Or do you think he's just acting? Either way, this case is definitely one for the books. Thanks so much for watching, and take care, everyone.